friends, welcome back. Quick question. Have you ever caught yourself mid-argument, heart racing, palms sweaty, brain screaming, run, or say something you'll regret? Or maybe you just froze completely and couldn't speak? Good news, you're not overreacting, you're not broken, you're not weak. You've got a dinosaur in your brain. Today we're breaking down what actually happens in your brain when overwhelm hijacks your calm, how it shows up in your body and behavior, and most importantly, how to recognize it, reset it, and retrain it. Turn yourself into a raptor wrangler like Chris Pratt. Your brain comes with a built-in alarm system called the fight, flight, or freeze response. It's part of our automatic nervous system, and it was designed to keep us and our ancestors alive in life-threatening moments, running from predators, escaping danger, or reacting instantly when something feels unsafe. The problem is modern stressors like traffic, work emails, a passive-aggressive text from your boss still trip the same ancient alarm. Your brain basically has three areas running the show. 1, the prefrontal cortex, or as I like to think of it, as your British Aunty. This is your logical, rational brain. Think of her like your super posh British aunt. She's calm, clever, loves making lists, always knows what to do, and stays cool in a crisis. And number 2, the limbic system, or your emotionally immature teenager. This is your emotional control center, and she's a bit dramatic. Everything is intense, every emotion is the most important thing ever. She also stores emotional memories. So if something reminds her of a past hurt or stress, she panics and hits the alarm button. Number 3, the brainstem, or the dinosaur. Deep in your brainstem is your ancient survival brain, your dino brain. It doesn't care about feelings or logic. Its only job is to keep you alive. Fight, flight, or freeze. Instinct only. And here's where it gets messy. Your teenager, the limbic system, acts like a gatekeeper between your logical British auntie and your dinosaur. If the teenager gets spooked, maybe by a tone of voice, a look, or a stressful memory, she can't always tell if it's 1999 or today, and your brain's like, she panics, pushes the panic button, and bam! Auntie gets shoved in the closet like the babysitter in Three Ninjas, and the dino takes over. This is what happens when people say they have been triggered. It's not drama, it's biology. When your dino brain takes over, you'll notice these physical signs: heart racing, shallow breathing, sweaty palms, stomach knots, muscle tension, and tunnel vision. And the psychological signs are racing thoughts, irritability or anger, anxiety or numbness, can't focus or make decisions, feeling trapped or overwhelmed. And you'll spot it in others too. People snapping at others or you, zoning out, pacing, shutting down, reacting way out of proportion to small things. So, how to reset the system once you notice dinos taking over? Your job is to help teenager calm down and hand control back to auntie. Deep, slow breathing. Box breathing. 4 counts in, hold for 4 counts, breathe out for 4 counts, and hold again for 4 counts. And repeat this box breathing. When you are triggered, our brains flood the body with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Deep breathing tells the nervous system that we are not in immediate danger. It activates the rest and digest system, slowing the heart rate down and reducing those stress chemicals. It's a way of literally reversing the fight or flight signals that put you in dino brain in the first place. Our next tip, grounding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. Trauma and stress responses often yank us out of the present and into a past experience or imagined threats. Grounding reconnects us with our current safe environment. By actively noticing sensory details around you, you send your brain concrete evidence that you are here, not there, and you are safe. It interrupts the feedback loop of fear by anchoring you in the now. Gentle movements. Stretch, shake out, walk. When your body's gearing up for a fight, it tenses muscles, increases heart rate, and readies itself for action. Movement helps release that trapped energy. Gentle, intentional movements reassures your nervous system that you are not in danger. No sprinting from predators necessary, and provides a natural way to complete the stress cycle. The next is soothing sensory stuff. A warm drink, calming scents, soft textures. Our brains are wired to associate certain sensory experiences with safety and comfort. Warmth, pleasant smells, and soft textures send powerful safety signals to the limbic system. By surrounding yourself with safe, calming sensations, you counteract the physiological stress response with real-time evidence of peace and security. Reassuring self-talk. This is a stress response. I'm safe. It'll pass. Language is a powerful tool for the brain. When you calmly name what's happening and remind yourself of your safety, you engage the prefrontal cortex, the rational problem-solving part of your brain, and start pulling yourself out of Dino Brain. It's like sending up a flare to the rest of your nervous system. We're okay now. For others, things that you can do is stay calm yourself. Our nervous systems are socially contagious. Through a process called co-regulation, your calm demeanor can help regulate someone else's dysregulated state. If you're steady, their brain picks up on those cues and it is more likely to follow. Speak softly. Validate their emotions. Sudden, loud, or dismissive tones can feel threatening to someone stuck in a trauma response. A soft, soothing voice counters the trigger with gentle, safe sensory input. Validation. That was really scary. I get it. Signals to their brain, this is a safe person. You are not alone. The danger is over. Reduce stressors if possible. Any extra stimulation, noise, crowds, bright lights can keep a nervous system stuck in Dino Brain mode. Removing or reducing these helps turn off the alarm signals in the brain, allowing the parasympathetic system to engage. And most importantly, don't problem solve yet. Their auntie is still in the closet. When someone's in Dino Brain mode, their thinking brain, the prefrontal cortex, is offline. Offering logical solutions in this state is like explaining to a bird trapped in a room that if it just flies calmly toward the open door, it'll be free. Meanwhile, the bird is like smashing into windows because it's panicking and freaking out. First, help them regulate, then problem solve. Simple supportive actions. Want to step outside? Would you like some water? These are small offers that provide safe, grounding choices and simple ways for someone to regain a sense of control and connection to the present. Here is one last strategy. One of the most powerful tools in calming a stress response is called name it to tame it. When you pause to notice what's happening and literally label it, either out loud or in your head, you interrupt the automatic trauma response and start bringing your thinking back online. For example, when your heart's pounding and you want to run, you can just think D-I-N-O-S-A, you are a dinosaur, N-O-L-D-M-A-N, you just an old man hitting on me, what? Okay, you don't have to sing the whole Katy Perry song to reset your brain. You just have to be like, D-I-N-O-S-A, I am a dinosaur right now. Why does it work? The act of pausing to identify your state activates part of your cortex and pulls you out of the primitive reactive limbic loop. My brain is soup. It's a mental version of those grounding techniques, a split-second invitation to step out of the trauma and into the present. It also gives you a sense of agency. I see what's happening here. I am not powerless. Labeling your emotions is proven in brain imaging studies to reduce activity in the amygdala, the brain's alarm center, and increase activity in the prefrontal cortex. I just shared in-the-moment tips for when you feel that pesky dinosaur start to make an appearance. In the long term, you'll eventually retrain your brain. The more you practice noticing your triggers and calming your nervous system, the easier it gets. Over time, your teenager gets better at spotting false alarms, becomes more emotionally mature, and your auntie can stay in charge longer. And when that happens, understanding how your brain works under stress isn't just trivia. It's a game changer for your mental health and relationships. It's not weakness, it's wiring. And the good news, you can rewire it. What helps you calm down when you feel overwhelmed? Drop it in the comments. It might help someone else. And if you found this topic interesting and would like to learn more, check out some of the resources I linked in the description. As always, help yourself to whatever resonated in this video and feel free to leave the rest. Help yourself feel free. You've got this. You are a dinosaur. That's what you are.